everyone, and welcome back to the Sunny in London YouTube channel. I'm Sunny, and this is a Florida girl's guide to finding sun and fun in London. Actually, today for our video, we're going to take a short trip outside of London and look at Windsor. Mr. Sunny and I recently had a chance to spend a weekend in Windsor, and I absolutely fell in love with this area outside of London. It's about a 30-minute trip on a train from Paddington Station, and it costs about £10 each way from that location. I suggest when you arrive at Windsor Eton Central Station that you take a minute to pick up a map of the area. Windsor really isn't a difficult place to figure out. Everything is centered around the castle, but instead of checking your phone and wearing out the battery, I would suggest getting this one-page map right at the station. Now, the station in itself is really spectacular. There are quite a few restaurants and shops, so you might want to plan a little extra time on your trip just for enjoying the station. Now I'm going to give you 10 suggestions for what I think you really should do during a weekend in Windsor. And the very first thing is book a hotel. We had the opportunity to stay at the MacDonald Windsor Hotel, and it was a really great experience. We stayed in room 406, and just take a look at the views from our balcony. I really didn't think we were going to be that close to the castle. We also enjoyed the Scottish steakhouse at the hotel and a full English breakfast in the morning. So the MacDonald Windsor Hotel is somewhere I would absolutely recommend you stay. It's also perfectly located near everything in Windsor. In fact, I wrote a separate review just on the hotel because we really were that impressed. I think number 2 is pretty obvious, and that's visit Windsor Castle. Windsor Castle is the Queen's weekend home. She considers Buckingham Palace her office, and on the weekends as much as possible tries to go to Windsor. You can tell if she's home if her flag is flying above the castle. While you're at Windsor Castle, make sure you go to St. George's Cathedral and you visit the state apartments. I've written a separate blog post on this which has advice that you really want to know before you plan on visiting Windsor Castle. Number 3 is see changing of the guard in Windsor. Unfortunately, it was canceled on the day that we went, so I don't have any footage to show you. But my friends that live in Windsor say it is far better to see changing of the guard in Windsor than it is in Buckingham Palace. Number 4 is take a boat ride on the River Thames. While we were there, we could see many boats going up and down the river on a beautiful sunny day, and it looked like such a wonderful activity. Number 5 on my list of things to do in Windsor is to take a ride in a carriage pulled by horses. This really looks like so much fun, and if you're going to go to a town that's built around a castle, why not really feel like a princess and travel around the town with some beautiful horses in a carriage? If you're really sneaky, you can walk around Windsor Castle and catch a glimpse of Emma, which is the Queen's pony that she tries to ride each morning when she's at Windsor Castle. Number 6 on my list of suggestions in Windsor is to visit Eton College. Eton College is where Prince William and Prince Harry both went to school. You can't walk around all of the college, but I suggest you at least go to the center of the college and see the burning bush, which is an iron lantern that's pretty cool to see. For number 7, I suggest you plan on doing some shopping. Now, if you haven't spent all of your money at the train station, on your way to Eton, you'll find many specialty shops. 2 of my favorites were a specialty dog shop and a chocolate shop. Number 8 is to eat at the Bell and the Dragon. This is where Mr. Sunny and I went after our walk to Eton. He had one of the most amazing Sunday lunches ever. My fish was spectacular, and then we finished our meal with their infamous Tart dessert. They also have afternoon tea, so definitely visit the Bell and the Dragon. Number 9 is visit pubs. Now, you know Mr. Sunny and I, we really like our pubs. One that we highly recommend in Windsor is the Queen Charlotte pub. They have over 45 different types of gin. Mr. Sunny and I enjoyed a gin tasting there on in the afternoon. It probably wasn't the smartest thing for us to schedule because we had a wedding later that evening, but that didn't stop us. We really enjoyed all of the gin selections they made for us, especially the one that Queen Charlotte Pub makes themselves. Number 10 is simply just to watch all the planes that fly over Windsor. After you've gone to the castle, done some shopping, visited Eton, and had a huge meal and gin, it's probably just a really good idea to sit down and watch the planes flying above. It's very close to Heathrow Airport, so they fly very low. That's 10 things I recommend while you do in Windsor, but that's certainly not all that's available. Another thing that I did while I was there was take a walking tour with Amanda from Windsor Tourist Guides. I really liked Amanda because she regularly works with Americans who are traveling to London and take day trips to Windsor. Other suggestions near the area are visiting Legoland and of course going to Royal Ascot. And finally, many places offer afternoon tea. If you've enjoyed these 10 tips and found them helpful, please visit my blog sunnyin.london.com for all the reviews that I mentioned and many more, which give information about hotels, attractions, restaurants, pubs, and events in London. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to learn more about what happens in London on a regular basis. Or if you're looking for more personal behind the scenes, follow me on Snapchat at Sunny in London too. Remember, I love hearing from everyone, so please leave your comments, questions, and ideas about Windsor in the comments below. Thanks for watching.